Greetings and salutations, it's Burr with FAWM, and I'm here with another cross-country collaborative cassette composition.
I'm the man, you tell him what to do.
Alright, so the song in the background is called Love on Two Wheels, although it could just as easily be called Love on Four Tracks or I'm the Man. You can hear the song in full toward the end of the video, but it was co-written and recorded by 4 people using their 4-track cassette decks and mailboxes as part of February album writing month. So each February, FAWMERS collectively write thousands of new songs, including thousands of collaborations, and a few dozen of those are done by mailing cassettes from person to person, gradually building up a song like a musical relay race. So a while back we started to document that process, and this video tells the story of Love on Two Wheels as its cassette traveled more than 3,000 miles to become a brand new song. So without further ado, let's roll the tape.
Hi everyone, Carley Baer here, coming at you from Portland, Oregon. I'm here to do my very first ever 4-track challenge. I've never done one of these before. I haven't recorded to tape since my band in high school used to make 4-track basement tapes. But I think it's like riding a bicycle, right? I've been FAWMing since 2008, and I could write a book about everything that I love about the challenge and the community and everything that it's taught me as a songwriter. But I'm not gonna do that right now because I've got to figure out what I'm gonna put on this here tape. I play a lot of different instruments, primarily ukulele. I could do digital all day. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I'm thinking maybe I'll keep it to ukulele since I'm relearning how to work this thing. All right, I think that's the move. Now the question is, tenor or baritone? So this is the tenor. It's made by a company called Vila. I was given this ukulele by a friend of mine and have not been able to find it since anywhere on the internet or anything. Sort of just is like the unicorn of ukuleles. Ukulele corn? So I think maybe this one for the high end might be nice. Ooh, that's crunchy. Let's use that. Just kidding. One of the hardest things about being a songwriter is committing to an idea, because what if the next idea is better? Well, I'm gonna have to just go for it because I gotta get this in the mail. So I started noodling around, and I think I want to move in a slightly different direction. Still kind of bluesy, but a little more chordal, a little more upbeat. So this is kind of what I got going right now. So I think I got the form nailed down, and so the next step is to record a click track. That's a little fast. 100's a little fast. A little slow. All right, we got the click done, and while we were recording the click, I wrote down the form of the song so that I remember, hopefully, what I'm doing. So let's try and lay it down. That was funny. I sat here for 30 seconds in Logic Pro being like, what am I doing? Why isn't anything, where is... Did I say this was like riding a bike? Okay, sleeves up, we're good to go. Going to the right track. Here we go. Ah, hell, I could probably do that better. This is a good excuse to get a sound check, I guess. 7. Kind of improvised that little slide into the ending. I'm gonna go back and make sure I don't hate it, but that could have been the one. All right, it's done. I was surprised at how nervous I felt being the first. I guess that's not that surprising. I've been performing for a long time, so I feel like things shouldn't make me nervous anymore, even though they do. I think it's a good little funk progression, and we'll see what the rest of the group does with it. So all I gotta do now is scribble out a chart for Gardening Angel, and then we'll send her on her way. All right, she's in the mail. Hopefully It doesn't take too long to get to where it's going. It is just a beautiful day here in Portland, I gotta say. Sunny, 50 degrees. I'll take that for February.
You wanna be in the video? Be cute. Do your job. Good job. I spent all my chutzpah on the forums, and now I'm not funny anymore. My name's Mo. My nom de femme is Gardening Angel, and my pronouns are they, them, in case you're wondering. I'm in Washington State. I play guitar, piano, I dabble with drums, kazoos, pots and pans. I started FAWMing in 2015, and I've been 4-track recording since 2003. This is tape number 16, and I'm doing track 2 on it. Just got it in the mail today. Let's crack this baby open and see what we got. Alright. Happy FAWM! The all-important master sheet. Uke Funk. Oh, it's full of 7ths and flats. This is gonna be fun. Let's throw this puppy in the Tascam and see what it sounds like. So, I'm doing 2 tapes this year, and neither of them came labeled. I went ahead and got out the painter's tape and put labels on both of them, because it's a well-oiled disaster around here. This is the Tascam. It's a Porta Studio 424 Mark II that I found at a yard sale. It did not come with a manual, but same yard sale I found the guidebook to Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, so that helped. Can you hear me? 'Cause I can't hear you because I got headphones on. 2, 1, go. Here's the A note for calibration. It's funky. Oh, the click's on track 4. Well, now I'm terrified. The problem is that my 4th port is the only reliable, 1 and 4 are the only reliable good ones. Normally the click track goes on the last, number 4. I asked that they put it on 2 or 3, and in this, that didn't happen. So, first step, I should probably learn how to play the guitar. I'm just kidding, I'll never learn. I might do percussion. I can't record over the click track and have the click track at the same time. We'll figure it out. I might just do the kazoo and egg shaker, I don't know. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna record the ukulele part and the click track into Audacity so that I can figure out what the heck I'm doing without wearing out the tape or risking the Tascam exploding. So I'm gonna do that and sleep on it. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. So last night, after I copied the track into Audacity, it was not to pitch. She plays a reference note at the beginning, and actually that note was a little wobbly, or maybe I'm a little wobbly. So I dialed it in as close as I could get, marked it with the painter's tape in case it got bumped in the night or I looked at it too hard. I tried the kazoo and I got winded and almost passed out. I messed around with the old piano. What I really wanted was a bass, but I don't have one right now. So this is Gilda, the $100 pawn shop guitar. Decided to use that as a bass. And the amp is connected to the Tascam, and the Tascam's connected to the headphones, and the headphones connect to my brain holes. I did get channel 3. It was kind of cutting in and out, but I think it just needed some time to warm up. I did finally get a good take. I just ignored all those scary looking 7th notes and just stuck to the roots of it. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? It's late and I'm tired, but I feel really good. I did it. I'm happy with the results. Oh, so now we're gonna package it up. Hold on. I'm going to include some handmade stickers and some merch, because it's a flat rate box, so I can do that. I don't know where the drop box is locally. I can schedule a pickup, but I think I'm just gonna go wander around tomorrow till I find one. Because it's supposed to be nice anyway, and I need to get out of the house. So, that's where we're at. I'm going to bed.
Hey, so this is Ezra, aka the Eargoggle, and we're in Kingston, New York, and I think I smell a cassette tape in a package on the porch. Okay, like I thought, it is a cassette tape from Gardening Angel. Oh, look at this. They put some really cool little cards. You see that? That's awesome. These are great. And then here's a little road map, it looks like. Stuffed all kinds of goodies in here for me. This is so cool. Okay, well, I'm going to take this upstairs to my laboratory and pop it in the player and see what we got. Okay, so this is the part where we press play on the tape and find out what's on here. Carley is on uke on track 1, Gardening Angel track 3, guitar pretending to be bass. Let's see what this sounds like. It does sound like a bass. It's cool uke part. I got Okay, so I've now more or less learned the song. I've decided I'm going to sing on this, which means I have to write something to sing. Well, I've been sitting here for days, thinking about what I'm going to say. Alright, so I kind of like that. Well, I'm the man. Sometimes when I write a song, the immediate ideas that come to mind are like what I'm doing that second, which right now is writing a song that came on a cassette tape. So I'm just feeling like this is a song about somebody who's been asked to do something. Man, you tell him what to do, and I know I could refuse, but what's the use? Okay, maybe this is a breakup song. I don't know. I've been sitting here for 4 days, wondering what to say. Just thinking about last time you walked away. This crazy, weird thing that we do, sending cassettes to people we don't know and saying, here, write a song. Kind of like, asking for magic every time, isn't it? I mean, any song that you write is kind of like, it's kind of magic, let's be honest. I don't know if it's good magic. Maybe I should be like a wizard in the song. Magic stand. Magic fan. Magic bag. Magic rag. God, I think I got a chorus, maybe. I didn't know where you'd gone. I didn't know how long till I heard a song. Get it? It's the tape. I don't know how long it'll be until I hear the song. Well, I'm very pleased with myself, even if you're not. Okay, another verse. And then we have our chorus, and then we have our bridge. So now it's time to write the bridge. It's a mystery to me how you roll. Okay, so I think I got it. Or I got something anyway. I'm going to kind of improvise at the end. The double chorus. It doesn't really fit. We're just going to see what happens. But I got to set up to record this. So one thing I really like about recording on tape versus recording on computer is that sort of dirty little secret of modern recording is that you can kind of make anything sound decent after the fact. But when you record on tape, you have to kind of get it right the first time. And I kind of like that. Get my words. I haven't memorized them yet since I just wrote them 5 minutes ago. Oh. I forgot I have to start singing right away on this one. They don't give me any lead in. That's okay. I missed it again. I'm the man, you tell him what to do. Okay. Well, that improv at the end, the last chorus, I could definitely do it again, but I'm not sure it would get any better. I think I'm just gonna go. That was the take. That was it. Where's my guy in the booth who's like, all right, we got it. This decision is partly driven by the fact that, like all classic songwriters, I only have so much time before I have to go pick up my children. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this later, put it in an envelope, and take it to the post office. So we're gonna go to the post office and mail it to the next girl or guy. I don't know who's getting this next. All right, cool.
All right, so this tape arrived a couple of days ago from Kingston, New York. Crack it open and see what we have. Tape in a case, a cheat sheet here. Carley played ukulele, eargoggle sang some vocals, Gardening Angel played guitar pretending to be bass. Let's fire up the new 4-track, the new old 4-track. Oh, and we are on double speed. All right, so we've got kind of a funky lo-fi bluesy thing. So it probably needs some kind of percussion bits. However, I'm gonna have to record over the click track. This poses a bit of a challenge. Happy FAWM, by the way. Okay, so I've tried out a few different ideas, a few different things. I think what's actually simplest is for me to just play drums, and I haven't even had a drum kit for a while, but I do have this octopad thing with little foot pedals for a hi-hat and kick, so I'm gonna try to play drums from that. I have the output of the octopad, the mono output, going into this compressor pedal and into track 4, and I have my little cheat sheet of the song structure and chords and stuff. Here we go. There's definitely a better take. I'm gonna listen to that and make sure that probably should have done a test. Actually, it sounds pretty convincing. Levels are all right. However, the performance was not great. Still also haven't quite figured out the bridge yet. I want to do something with the toms, but here we go. One flub, but it was a bad one. It's coming together. I'm the man. Yeah. It's tricky because I'm recording over the click track. I can just hear the vestiges of the click track in Eargoggle's microphone or headphones when he was recording. So that's my count in. And I have to be listening very, very carefully. You know, after listening to that take a couple of times, I think we'll do it. I think I'm just gonna bounce this into the computer and mix it there. Okay, so it's now actually the next day. I worked on a mix of this last night, and I couldn't really get happy with it, I think because the energy of the song seemed like it was a little low, and so I tried speeding it up, and that seemed to help. Rather than speed it up digitally in the computer, I thought I would just do kind of what the Beatles would do, and there's a speed pitch control on these devices. So even though we recorded it at one speed, I'm going to play it back a little bit faster. That raises the pitch of everything, but it also makes it, you know, kind of more interesting. So I've got most of the tracks panned straight up the center. Ukulele, vocals, and drums are going into this reverb pedal set to a plate reverb, coming back on this auxiliary send 1, and then the bass is totally dry and going into this compressor on the auxiliary send 2, and all of that is going down to this SD card recorder, and then we'll bounce it down, throw it online, and see what everyone thinks.
There we go.
Yeah, there's the U.
Man,
There's my A.
I'm the man, you tell him what to do.
Cool.
My voice is kind of high.
And I know I could refuse.
I like it though. I think the tape
But
is
what's
sped
the
up.
use? What's the use?
I love those.
I've been sitting here for 4 days, wondering what to say.
Okay, so I think Burr
I'm
added some
just thinking
drums
about the last time.
because I don't remember
you
that.
flew away,
It's all coming back now.
Flew away.
Oh, there are the drums. There.
I didn't know
It's a big
I didn't
chorus.
know how long till I heard our song.
It's like a love song to the Tascam.
I always loved the way your wheels spin and spin.
Your wheels spin and spin. That's right. It's to a tape.
I think it's kind of got a little bit of that like tape wobbliness to it.
Then began.
I think the sped up tape makes me sound more like Robert Plant, so that's a good thing.
I didn't know where you'd gone. I didn't know for how long.
This is kind of a love song to the 4-track challenge
Till I
itself.
heard our song. It's a mystery to me
We got the bridge.
how you roll.
This is great. Bass sounds really natural. I think it was not
But
a
your
bass,
history
right?
to me, there's magic in your soul. And what I say to you sounds better than I knew.
This is so
Better
fun.
with you too.
This is
You
better
once
than I
pulled
remember.
me like a dream. I pressed my stickers on your seam.
Put stickers on your seams. Somehow that felt dirty when I sang it, but it's just about a cassette.
I didn't know where you'd gone. I didn't know for how long.
I love the
I only
lyrics and the
knew that
vocals.
you'd gone. I didn't know where you'd gone. I didn't know who, I didn't know where. I didn't know who, I didn't know where. Did I know, or did I care? I only knew that you'd gone.
Forgot that I did such a long outro.
Only wanted to hear our song.
Oh, so good. I love his laugh at the end.
There's a laugh. Oh man, I want to do it again. Let's just do it again. Where's my tape player?
That was great. That was kind of trippy because it was like a love song to the process of doing exactly this.
Once again, it just sounds like we're a band. It doesn't sound like we're four strangers. I don't even know these people.
I started the tape and I was really nervous about starting the tape because I'd never done it before. And I just love it.
Man, that was cool. I want to do it again. I'm gonna start working on something right now, maybe.
Good job, team.
Thank you and happy FAWM.
Happy FAWM indeed. I love how Eargoggle briefly entertained making the song about magic, and then even though it ended up being about the 4-track challenge itself, magic still did make an appearance in the bridge. It's a mystery to me how you roll, but it's history to me. There's magic in your soul. Something else that didn't occur to me while I was mixing is that I could have used an octave pedal to drop Guardian Angel's guitar down into a normal bass range, but I actually like how it ended up sounding against the high end of Carley's uke, and I like how very little of the instrumentation of this song ended up being very conventional. If you've got questions about FAWM or 4-tracking or anything about this song, please leave them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. We're also documenting more FAWM collaborations all the time, so you can do the whole like, subscribe, bell icon thing to get notified of future videos like this. So thanks for watching. Learn to play to learn, rock on.